All right. Good morning, seniors. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had great spring breaks. I look forward to hearing about them. So, as you know, we've got some asynchronous learning going on this week until I see you, some of you in the building on Thursday. Otherwise, I'll see you back on Zoom. So, one of your tasks in the next 3 days is to tell me what 2 learning pathways you are going to do for your fourth quarter of senior year. So, I'm going to go over them briefly, and then you are going to let me know. All right. So, basically, well, let's be clear. There are 3, but one of them you have to do is engagement. You've got to stay engaged with me this quarter. What does that mean? It means talking to me in class. It means emailing me, putting comments in the chat, etc. All right. But the other 2 pathways you get to choose. You are going to be looking at this document later, but I'm going to go over it briefly. Some of you already have had a heads up on this because I surveyed you. You can change what you told me you would want to do. But whatever you tell me in the next 3 days is what you are committing to do. So one option is film study. So you are going to watch 6 movies from now until about June 1st. Movies that I recommend that others have deemed are classics. There's going to be there'll be from multiple countries, multiple races, multiple languages. I can assure you they will be diverse, but you'll have to pick from the list I have. I'm going to do all I can to make sure that you can access those pretty easily online. And I'm not just going to give you 6. I'm going to give you a menu of, I don't know, maybe 20, 25, and you'll have to pick 6 from that list. So you can look here what you'll do. Basically, each Wednesday, you're going to submit to me what you have done with one of those movies. Okay, but you can look over this later. On-demand essay club. So for those of you who are wanting to get ready for that AP test, basically, each Monday, I'm going to put up an on-demand, and you're going to write to it. And I'll give you feedback, and then you'll revise it. And that's what we're going to do each week. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, you write. Wednesday, I give feedback. Thursday, Friday, you revise. Next thing. Okay, next prompt on the following Monday. Capstone essay project. So this is an essay that will reflect on the past 4 years. And basically, once a week, I'm going to record a lesson on kind of step-by-step how I think you can go about this. You can see on this document, it's going to start with collecting ideas, determining your audience, drafting, etc. Okay. Mini projects. So there's a link here that you can go to. It's going to take you to something that looks like bingo. So mini projects, you're going to have to make a diagonal or a row or a column before before the end of the year. I'll talk about in a second portfolios actually, and they're really inventive. I think they're creative, and I'll just do weekly check-ins to see how those are going. Okay, just quick, writing a villanelle, taking photos and making haikus for them, writing a 500-word humor piece about senioritis for the Growler, all those sorts of things. Okay, you can also do no red ink. So just like we did third quarter, I'll post some practice, and then the practice leads up to the summative. Okay, and then F is real work. We're going to work on cover letters. So whether it's a cover letter for a job or a scholarship, I'll kind of help you write what I would consider a perfect cover letter, and you can kind of have that as a base for all the future things that you apply for. And then lastly is engagement, which you have to do, right? So there are 7, let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's 7, but you have to do engagement, then you got to do 2 others. The last thing I want to say is the last 2 weeks of fourth quarter for you, your last day is June 11th, you're going to do a portfolio where basically you're going to sit down with me in some form, and you're going to prove to me that you did what you needed to do for your 2 pathways, just in case I've missed anything along the way. I'll have a rubric ready, but basically it's going to be if you met all the requirements for your steps, you'll get an A, etc. All right, I hope that's helpful.